video. It's sort of a like preview of what Monday morning rituals will look like. And if you don't know what that is, I posted on my story recently that I wanted to do a Monday morning ritual with all of you here on Instagram Live and share just morning rituals together, share in sacred beverages, in breathwork, in chanting and meditation before you start your day. Yeah, and it just came to me so deeply. Just wanted to share why I'm wanting to do this. And yeah, one of the reasons was just I love morning rituals. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. It has completely transformed my life. I move about my day more freely. I become more of myself. And when you start your day tapping into who you truly are and to your love, to your light, to your center, then you move throughout your day attracting more of that and bringing more of that into the world. And also, I just want to do it with people. I have a partner, so we do kind of similar practices but separately, and I just thought it would be so beautiful to come on here and share this practice with a bunch of other people and just know that we're all doing it together and that we're all creating this vibration that will ripple out into our lives, into all of the people that we see throughout our day. So that is what I'm wanting to share. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Yeah, so some of the things that I'm wanting to bring in for the ritual is some mantras. So I wanted to start off with sharing a little story because it was pretty cool that I realized the other day. So basically, recently I've been listening to the book Super Attractor by Gabrielle Bernstein, and she talks a lot about mantras and bringing it into your day and committing to feeling good and feeling worthy of feeling good. And just mantras and affirmations in general have completely shifted my life. Words are spells. Words are spells. So bringing in a vibration every morning of things that you're wanting to attract, that is going to greatly help attract them. So the practice that I'm wanting to share in the mornings is some mantras, some breath work, and then I'm going to have cacao pretty much every Monday morning, but you can have water, you can have tea, a sacred beverage of any sort is perfectly fine. And we're going to bless it. We're going to do an opening blessing, meditation, and then movements. Yeah, doing some yoga I wanted to share as well, just neck stretches or some leg stretches, getting the body moving so that we're not just in a stagnant position of meditation the whole time. And I also pulled some cards and will read to you during our opening blessing from my favorite book, Embers. And today I pulled some cards for this sort of little trial run. And the passage that I pulled from this book is all about like community and trajectories and basically like people coming together, union, trust. And so it was really cool how the cards like matched the passage. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm wanting to bring in the mornings, if you're wondering what the heck this is. And I was hoping to do it around 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., but I'm open to also doing it later. If that works for people, maybe shoot me a DM if you're interested, maybe comment below and let me know what you're thinking. And yeah. So before we hop into the practice, I just wanted to share a story because it correlates to the cards that I'm going to share here in a bit. And it also correlates to why I'm wanting to share these morning mantras with you. So basically all of 2022, I was wanting to call in a mentor. Just going to turn down the music. Yeah, so I was wanting to call in a mentor, and I kept seeking it. I kept looking everywhere. I kept thinking that I have to pay someone, I have to find a coach, like I need to find someone. And I was really wanting to call in empowering female spiritual leaders into my life to help me step more into my own spiritual leader self, and to step in more into my woman and really grow with other women. And nothing really came about. My guidance really came from my spiritual team. Mother Cacao is a big guide for me, and Mother Gaia as well, but it just didn't feel like I was receiving the tools that I needed. And then the new year came around and I made a vision board with my partner, and one of the pictures that I printed out on my board says, "The universe has big plans for me and it's time to claim them. I am a super attractor." And I found this on Pinterest. I knew it was Gabrielle Bernstein's, but I didn't know anything else about it. And then when the new year came, I was like, I really want to get more into audiobooks. And I realized I had downloaded Super Attractor by Gabrielle Bernstein a really long time ago, and I've never even listened to it. And so I started listening to it and tapping in and being like, holy, like this is exactly the guidance that I'm needing for what I'm going through, and also guidance from a spiritual leader. And the craziest thing happened. She has free resources for the book. So when you read it, she's like, go to my website /Super Attractor and you'll find all these resources. And one of the resources was this mantra card that you're supposed to print out and have in your home or have on your phone. And it was the one that I printed out on my vision board, not even knowing. So when that came up, I was like, oh girl, I already did it. I already did it without even knowing it. So it just came to me that one of my mentors this year is Gabrielle Bernstein, which is so fitting because one of the first spiritual texts I ever read, or spiritual books, was The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein, and which completely shifted my life. I got really into meditation. I got really into connecting with my spirit guides, connecting to the spirit realms. I got into manifestation. I started believing in the impossible, and it just makes so much sense that she, of course, would be one of my mentors through a book, through her teachings. So I just thought that was amazing. And then I wonder if I have it out here. The other book that came into my life was actually given to me from a friend, Fiona. Shout out if you're watching this. And I gave it to my sister last year, and it came back around at Christmas, and it's called How to F, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on Instagram, Like a Goddess. F-U-C-K, Like a Goddess, and it's by Alexandria Roxo. And I was like, damn, this is also exactly what I'm looking for, a spiritual leader, but also someone who's connected to their sacred sexuality and who's really spreading that message, and which is my path, which is what I'm wanting to share with people, is spirituality, sacred sex, and all of the beautiful things that come with that, and the multi-dimensionality of this realm of ourselves. And so, yeah, just know that mentors come in all shapes and all forms. It can come in spiritual guides, it can come in books, it can come in teachers, it can come in tools. And it was just cool to receive that and know that I don't have to pay like $5,000 for a coach, even though I would love a coach. But I'm given, when you ask for what you wish, you will receive. So I asked for a mentor and I received these two beautiful teachers that I'm so excited to continue to dive into and share my journey with. Yeah. So I was just wanting to share that story because it correlates with the cards that I picked, which I will briefly share with you now. So every Monday morning ritual, I'm hoping to pick a few cards for all of the viewers that are tuning in with me, and also myself, just the collective reading of the people that will be watching this video. So today I got a lot of cards about divine union, about community, about trust, and about connection and intimacy, which correlates really well with what I'm going to read from the book. And I also got a lot about knowledge and wisdom and tapping into new ways of becoming more of yourself. So what we're seeing here with the last quarter moon and the 9th house is all about studies, it's all about learning, it's all about knowledge. With the last quarter moon, it's about releasing blockages and allowing seeds to be sown. So releasing blockages to new information, to new mentors that want to come in, to new guides, to new information, just to new studies, and allowing yourself to release any blockages to what you think you should be doing and let in what is really meant for you. And this will help you deepen your connection with yourself. So this card really also represents a deeper connection to the self, a deeper connection to who you are becoming and allowing yourself to become that. And we see that again with the 6 of Swords. You're releasing baggage, you're releasing all that no longer serves you in order to move towards this dock. And then we end on the Green Man, which is all about new beginnings, fresh beginnings, a new start, a new you. So when you release these blockages, when you come into more of a union with yourself and allow what is meant for you to come in, then you allow yourself a new beginning, you allow yourself a new you. Yeah, so that's what I got from the cards. And yeah, so if you're ready, I'm just gonna lead you through a short little ritual. You can do this in the morning. I'll put a little timestamp so you can fast forward past me blabbing and come to this moment and just know that you can settle yourself. Whatever time you're waking up is beautiful, wherever you're at in your day is beautiful, and just allow yourself to receive. You don't have to interact, you don't have to do anything. Just allow yourself to have a sacred beverage. That can be water or tea. And find yourself in a sacred space of your creating. And we'll begin by holding our sacred beverage to our hearts. Taking a deep breath and exhaling. Just settling into this moment. Allowing all control to fall away. Allowing newness to enter. More of yourself to enter. And in this moment, I ask you to pick 4 morning mantras or daily mantras for yourself today. And picking ones that feel really good to yourself, asking your soul, what do I need to hear today? What feels really good to call in today? Just allowing your body and your soul to speak and releasing the mind. You can write these out in a journal, or you can just speak these aloud into your cup, infusing your sacred beverage with these mantras. Just staying connected to a deep, long inhale and exhale, allowing yourself to feel calm and connected. Now, just allowing your eyes to close, your beverage to sit at your heart. I will share my 4 morning mantras. I release the outcome and I'm committed to having fun. I am healthy and I am vital. I choose to learn through love. I am surrounded by loving and supportive people. Just allowing your mantra to infuse into your cup. Today, we call upon our higher selves to be with us. We ask for the universe to unfold with ease and grace. We lend compassion and love to ourselves today. And in this moment, just calling in any guides, any ancestors, any spirits of the highest love and light to assist you. Allowing your heart to open and to receive love, to be guided back to love. Knowing that you are worthy of feeling good, you are worthy of all your desires, you are worthy of a peaceful, restful, energized, fulfilling and whole life. Maybe just set an intention for today, for this moment, allowing it to intuitively come to you. You know what medicine is best needed for yourself. And in this moment, I'll be calling in Mother Cacao into my heart. If you wish, you can call her into yours as well. Asking to be led from the heart to return to our heart space. And opening our vessel to love and to spirit to move through us. And as you keep your eyes closed, you can begin sipping your sacred beverage. And I'll read to you the passage. We approach our lives on different trajectories, each of us spinning in our own separate shining orbits. What gives this life its resonance is when those trajectories cross and we become engaged with each other for as long or as fleeting as we do. There's a shared energy then, and it can feel as though the whole universe is in the process of coming together. I live for those times. No one is truly ever just passing through. Every encounter has within it the power of enchantment, if we're willing to look for it. Just allowing yourself to enjoy this moment, to enjoy this beverage. Coming into a meditative state. Maybe your eyes are focusing at the third eye. Or maybe they're just focusing on your breath. If you find your mind wandering, just bring it back to some of the mantras that you have created for yourself. Staying connected, breathing in deep into the pelvis, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. There's nothing that you need to do. There's nowhere that you need to be. You're safe in this moment to just release. Allowing all thoughts to drift off like clouds in the distance. And breathing into the parts of your body that feel most expansive. That feel most light and easeful to breathe into. Tapping into your felt sense, to the doorway to your soul. And now, just keeping your eyes closed, we're going to move into some breathing. It's called a rhythmic breath. So, inhaling through the nose, you're going to do a 4 count. Inhale, breathing deep into the pelvis, up into the ribs and chest. And then you're going to exhale for a 4 count, or I encourage you just to exhale completely. So breathing in through the nose and counting for 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling completely. So on the exhale, you're wanting to just release it. You don't have to hold it. You don't have to sustain it as it's going down. You just want to let it go. So just continuing this breath, and then we'll do a little breath retention in a bit. So just continuing to breathe into the pelvis for a count of 4. Exhale and releasing. Inhaling without a pause in between these breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Just breathing as deep into the pelvis as possible. If you can't breathe all the way down there, just send the breath down there. And then when you hit your point, just exhale. There's no need to try and push it up into the belly. The deeper you breathe into your pelvis, the naturally it'll come up into your chest. keeping your eyes focused on the third eye as you're breathing. Or on the belly, on the pelvis, so that the attention is down there. A few more like that. Exhaling completely. Inhaling deeply. Hold at the top. And exhale. Holding at the bottom. Just allowing yourself to be in this stillness. If you feel the urge to breathe, take a quick sip in and out. And breathing in, holding at the top, and exhale. And just staying here. Staring out the third eye, just being. When you're ready, just slowly wiggling your fingers. Maybe giving your neck a bit of a stretch. And just coming back to center. Maybe just repeating your mantra silently to yourself one more time. And just know that throughout your day, you can say these when you're driving to work, when you're walking around, when you're in your car, when you're making dinner. Just really bring these into your life and infuse them into your being. And I just wanted to share that breath that I just shared is called Rhythmic Breathing. I got it from Christopher August on Instagram. He's beautiful. He has a free little breath activation which has completely blown me away, And yeah, so that breath work, totally his practice that I was sharing. And yeah, so that is pretty much kind of a little quick thing of Monday morning rituals. So I'm wanting to bring you through sacred beverage, through some breath work, and then after the breath work we go into meditation. But because I was blabbing at the beginning of this video, it's so long. So I'm just keeping it short and sweet today. And then, I don't know, I'm wanting to bring in maybe some chanting, some ecstatic dance at the end, or maybe some vocal alchemy, which I've learned from Rhiannon, and I'll link her below. I'm wanting to share some of her practices. She actually has a live video on her Instagram feed of these practices. They're beautiful. It's just so clearing to your throat and activating. And she's also into medicine music and makes her own medicine music. So those are some of the practices I'm wanting to bring in to just flower open your morning. And yeah, I'm excited to share, and let me know what you guys think. I love this vibe. I love waking up early and just doing all of the things that feel so good. So let me know if you're interested, and I'm sending so much love.